You would bring them down to your level.
Right.
So it's
exactly.
It sucks. But
yeah.
Who do you think the greatest basketball player of all time is? Because I remember you said, let's talk about that. I was like, okay, we're definitely talking.
Yeah. LeBron James.
Do you?
Yes.
Dude, nice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why he's penalized for not having as skilled teammates as MJ.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you look at this year's playoffs, okay, should Jimmy Butler be punished for going to the finals and losing? Because now he's 0-1 in the finals. Right? Are we going to hold it? No. All it's been is praise, right?
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler carried the Heat, or he was the leader on the Heat. He got him all the way to the finals. But isn't that what LeBron did when he had garbage teams?
Oh.
But now we look at his finals record and we just use it against him, even though he's statistically better than MJ in almost every category.
Yeah.
So I don't get that, because now it's the same with Giannis. Giannis just got back-to-back MVPs. I love Giannis, right?
Yeah.
But Giannis is getting, like, first, second, and third round exits from the playoffs. Like, if that happened to LeBron, he'd be torched for it.
Well, he did in his first stint with Cleveland.
Yeah.
He won like MVP every year.
Yeah.
Averaged 29 a game. Then he the second round or third round and just get waxed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my thing with the whole argument. I'm sure you agree on with me about is like they'll say, oh, LeBron's 3 and 6 in the finals. And then
4 and 7 now.
4 and 7 now.
Yeah.
And then Jordan's 6 now. But I'm like, okay, you're talking about achievements. I'm talking about the actual raw skill.
Yeah.
Of like what's in their body.
And
like,
eye test.
Yeah, that too. It's like, like, I don't know. I get so pissed off when people are like, oh, Jordan's the best. It's like, I don't even think it's close. And that's not because he's my favorite player. It's like, Jordan is probably more successful. Mm-hmm. But if we're going off of rings, then Bill Russell's the GOAT. Then then Bill Russell's the GOAT. It's like, I think when you're 6'8" and you can do everything, it's like, it's not even close.
Jordan was the first 6'6", 6'7" player to be able to do everything.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Right?
He's phenomenal.
But now, when you look at MJ's athleticism, there's a random player in that, Jeremy Grant, who's on what, the Thunder now or the Nuggets? I think he's on the Nuggets.
Nuggets now.
Yeah. Freak athlete. Mm-hmm. Okay? What would he do in Jordan's era?
Yeah.
Right? Jeremy Grant is okay at shooting. Mm-hmm. Right? Doesn't really handle the ball. So Mike has way better skills than he ever did. Right? But Jeremy Grant would dunk on everybody.
Yeah.
And Jeremy Grant is a role player who, like, is playing every year contract to contract.
Yeah.
Like, getting traded twice a season.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's not a bad life. I'll take it.
Right. No, I'd take it. But, like, he's a role player, and he would dunk on everybody.
Oh, yeah. Same with Gerald Green.
Gerald Green. He would dunk on everybody in that era. But, like, now you start comparing. Now we're comparing LeBron to MJ, not the Gerald Greens and the Jeremy Grants.
Yeah.
We're comparing people who can do that and shoot and pass and dribble. So, like, MJ was the first KD, the first LeBron, the first whatever. These people, LeBron has to play against Jeremy Grants and Gerald Greens and Kevin Durant's, right? And still look at what he's doing.
Steph Curry,
Curry, right? Yeah, there was no Steph Curry in MJ's era.
Yeah, I think it was the first time where people were like, I mean, probably Wilt Chamberlain, but I mean, he was playing against guys that were like mailmen. It's like, and he still would have been dominant. Don't get me wrong.
And Shaq was unstoppable.
Oh yeah, Shaq, Kobe.
I mean,
AI.
Shaq was unstoppable, but
it's like Bob Cousy. I'd wax Bob Cousy. Come on, you know what I mean? Like, really, dude? You see, you dribbling like this with your right hand up and down the court. You don't have no left hand.
True.
Body you.
Or like even from era to era. So like put Bob Cousy with Isaiah Thomas, right?
Yeah.
But then
put Russell Westbrook. Anybody. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but you said, sorry, go ahead. Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, no, like put him against Isaiah Thomas, and then put Isaiah Thomas against Westbrook.
Yeah.
Or I mean, and then you see with Steph, right? You don't even need to be big, fast, strong, athletic, but if you can just hit it from anywhere.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, it's a crazy world we live in.
Yeah.
But it's hard though, because when they were all watching MJ, it was just completely different. The world was different. The game of basketball is way different. Mm-hmm. So when you see the first of your kind, it's like Steph Curry's transcendent. Steph Curry's the first Steph Curry we've ever seen.
Oh,
We've never seen anyone
dangerous,
shoot the ball like him, right? Even Reggie Miller, Reggie Miller was insane at shooting threes, but there have been a lot of players similar to Reggie Miller that could catch and shoot, shot fake, one dribble three. We've never seen what Steph Curry does. We've never seen anyone take one dribble past half court and just chuck it up and make it consistently.
And he would turn around before it goes in. That's that's crazy.
So I think when Jordan came along, he was the first person to do what he was doing, but now there's a ton of people that can do what MJ's doing.
Yeah.
And I get absolutely crucified for saying that, but it's true. You watch an NBA game, and I mean, if you just took one team, the Celtics, Jaylen Brown, okay, Jason Tatum, Kemba, these guys would all be fine in the last era.
Yeah.
No doubt.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Someone was like, "Oh, LeBron's so soft, he won't make it in the '80s." It's like, first of all, he complains a lot. He's a little baby, yeah. But as far as physically, dude, he's fine. He's Karl Malone, but faster. It's like, it just blows my mind. But what do you think about people that say he's not clutch enough?
This is the thing. I've always been on LeBron. I like when LeBron scores, and a lot of his fans do. So I wish LeBron would shoot more and score more. So when it comes down to those late ones, there's a picture of Kobe. I forget which game it was, but I think it was Getty Images. They got a good picture of him, and he was taking a final shot at the rim, super contested, and there were 4 red jerseys around him.
Oh yeah,
but he's gonna win the game.
Yeah.
Regardless, I don't care how open Derek Fisher is. I don't care how open Rick Fox is. I don't care if Robert Horry's I don't care. Kobe's shooting it.
Yeah.
Triple team, quadruple team, double team, doesn't matter. So, but that's not who LeBron is. So LeBron is always the best play, right? Mm-hmm. So he's always, even if it's someone who's not the best 3-point shooter, if they're open and it's a higher percentage than him taking a contested shot with 3 guys in his face, he's going to choose that every time.
Yeah.
So I wish he would be greedy and take the lower percentage. You're the stud. You're the one. Even if you take a shot with 4 guys on you and you miss, no one's going to complain because you're LeBron and you took the last shot. No one's going to care if you missed. But it's the fact that he's not taking the shot that I wish he would do.
Yeah, I agree, but he has gotten way better at that over the
years. He has.
So in his first years of Cleveland, people would be like, "Oh, he's not clutch." I'd be like, "Yeah, you're right." But then his Heat years and his first year back with Cleveland and now the Lakers, he's actually hit more. I mean, you could fact check me on this, but I think he's hit more clutch shots 2 minutes under than Jordan has.
Yeah.
And Jordan passed to Paxson and Curl at times. So it's I think Jordan and LeBron are more similar, where they're like, we'll take the shot, but if someone's open and we're paying you $15 million a year to hit 3-pointers, we're gonna shoot. We're gonna pass you.
And I think they just wanted to win.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you watched The Last Dance, but
I did. It was
phenomenal, right? But you saw how much Jordan wanted to win.
He's a sociopath.
After watching every episode of The Last Dance, it made me want to find the closest hoop and just shoot all night.
Yeah,
I have nothing. I have nothing to play for.
Yeah.
But it just made me, and it just it changed my mindset towards even my career. I was like, well, this was his mindset, defied the odds, whatever, and came out victorious how many times, and it was all because of the way he thought.
Yeah.
And that's how I wanted to start attacking things. So I think when he passed to Paxson and Kerr, it was because I want to win this game so bad that I have nothing and I'm going to put it in their hands because I just want to win this damn game.
Yeah.
I think they can make the shot.
I think Jordan and LeBron are similar in that way. LeBron's always been let's win, but Jordan's more maybe ego-driven in his first years, and then once he's getting pummeled by the Pistons, he's like, all right, I need to trust these guys. But I think Kobe was the only one where it's I don't like any of you. I'm just going to shoot. So I think Kobe's on his own island as far as
Kobe shooting that thing.
Yeah. So, but I think people's misconceptions of LeBron has gotten a little out of hand recently as far as clutch and.
It has, and it's because they're living in the now, right? Which is an older LeBron.
Yeah.
But he just won a title.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 different teams. Dude.
3 different teams. The conversation after they beat the Warriors in 2016 was he is the GOAT.
Yeah.
I mean, after that title, they were comparing stats, wasn't even close. I mean, it wasn't even close. Then they'd show the highlight reel between what MJ was doing and LeBron was doing, and MJ would go up in the air and hang and float and lay it in, And then like LeBron would do that, but LeBron wasn't the first person to hang and float, so no one cares.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Jordan would drive baseline and dunk on someone. LeBron will do that, but nobody cares just because Jordan was the first one to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it's just like Steph. So someone eventually will be able to shoot like Steph. Okay? But no one's going to care. They're always going to say Steph's the best one because Steph was the first one to do it.
Exactly, yeah.
So Jordan hanging in the air and making unbelievable plays and doing 360s and hitting clutch shots. It's like he was the first one to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
it's in people's brains.
now if anyone else does it, it's not as good as him just because he was the first one to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.